everyone, this is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, and today we're looking at a beautiful black Sapphire 2022 Peterbilt 389 with 78-inch platinum sleeper. This is an excellent owner-operator spec. Looking forward to showing you some really cool features on this truck. Again, this is a 2022 model, so it does have the newer def tanks that I am pleasantly surprised with the new design on these def tanks. This color is black Sapphire. Let's take a close look. Please forgive us for the dust on this paint. I don't think the video is really doing it justice, but I really like the black Sapphire color. It's a really subtle color, which if you watched my videos before, I really like the subtle coolness as opposed to just the outright bright in your face, look what I did to this truck. I really like the subtle stuff. I think that's something that's really cool that you can do on these trucks, make it really classy and still really beautiful. So when you're looking at this color, and as it's probably showing up in the video, it's probably just looking like a black color. But when you see it in the sunlight, you can see it's actually got a really, really dark, almost like really dark navy blue with some really nice pearl and metallic flake in it. So not just your standard fleet black or blue. It'll certainly fit in a fleet if you need to without standing out. But like I said, it's got some really cool subtle features that to someone that knows what they're talking about will really see the difference in. So we have this exact same spec in 3 colors available. I've got the black Sapphire, North Sea Gray, and Teal Haze. We did have a Radiant Fire Red that does have a deal pending on it. These trucks are true owner-operator specs with a couple upgrades on them that we don't have on just our standard owner-operator spec. Underneath the hood, we have a Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, 565 horsepower with that 20-50 pound-feet of torque, paired to an Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission with a 325 gear ratio. We've got an air ride front suspension up front and low air leaf on the rear. All aluminum wheels, all disc brakes on Lo Pro 24.5s. Up top, we've got no air horns. We've already added your train horn for free. That's no charge to get the train horn. And it has the pull tab from the factory, so no extra levers for that unless you want us to put one on there for you. 5 marker bullet style lights up top. And since we did the no air horns, we can put 2 extra for a total of 7 or 8 extra for a total of 13. Up top, we've got the 7-inch true dual exhaust. This is the largest exhaust that you can get from the factory. These are the 60-inch miter tips. If you prefer these are the 60-inch curved tips. If you prefer the miter tips, I'm happy to swap them out for you as long as we have them in stock. Taking a look underneath, you can see that is true dual exhaust, no dummy pipes. There's your white pipe right there and your Kissling battery disconnect switch. If you do want to add the Dynaflex custom 8-inch monster exhaust, we do have those in stock. It was quite a delay on the back order for Dynaflex exhaust for a while, but we were able to order a bunch and have a nice little honey hole of those exhaust pipes. So if you want to buy this truck or another truck that we have in stock or fixing to show up, we're able to put pipes on it right away for you instead of having to wait on the delay. As I said, we've got Lo Pro 24.5s with all aluminum wheels and all disc brakes. These aluminum wheels have the Peterbilt ovals. Up front, we've got the 16-ply Bridgestone R284s. And on the rear, we have the Bridgestone M713s. Again, air ride front suspension, low air leaf rear suspension. Here's a look at the new def tank for 2022. Again, pleasantly surprised at how these def tanks turned out. They increased the dosing rates for 2022. So Peterbilt redesigned the def tanks. So that is actually a large def tank for 2022. So happy that we're still able to fit 110 gallons on the driver's side and 150 gallons on the passenger side with these new large def tanks. Even though it is larger than last year's medium def tank, It is more narrow, so it's taking up less horizontal space than the previous generation large DEF tank. I'll throw a photo up there of what last year's large DEF tank looked like. And it was definitely a big honking one. And like I said, so happy that we're still able to fit the fuel tank sizes at 110 and 150 on this new design on a 280-inch wheelbase with toolboxes. Just really happy with that. Here's a look at your toolbox. We have toolboxes on both sides with deck plate access on both sides. The Hodge-built mirror finish premium 304 stainless steel 30-inch quarter fenders. Those are the largest, nicest quarter fenders that you can get from the factory. It's got the triangle mount on there as well. If you do want to go with something custom like a Hodge-built half fender, full round, if you want to do Merit painted aluminum ones, we have that. If you want to go with Minimizer or Fleet Engineers, the plastic ones, we have those options. Even if you want to go fiberglass WTI fenders, we have many options that we can go with, that we can install and even paint here in our body shop or rig up shop. Did go with the sleeper extenders on this one. We've got the 6 load lights mounted flush to the back of the sleeper with your grab handles for your deck plate access, CB radio mounted to the back of the sleeper as well. Here's a look at your Holland FW35 fifth wheel plate. That is the most popular fifth wheel in the industry. Got your air slide on there as well. Peterbilt premium stainless steel spring-loaded mud flap hangers, so you don't have to worry about damaging them. We did the LED and backup and tail lights mounted inside of the frame for a really clean look. If you do want to add custom chrome mud flap hangers with lights and a centerpiece or even a T-bar, and you do all clear lenses back here, no problem. We can swap these brake lights out for clear lenses. Of course, we do have our locking fuel caps. And gotta love those hideous mid-frame mounted marker lights thanks to the FMCSA. Again, very easy to remove if you want. Literally 2 bolts and 1 electric connection. So if one wanted to, very easy to do. Up front, we do have the 18-inch Texas style chrome bumper with the toe pin holes. If you want to do custom on your bumper, you can. If you want no toe pin holes, you can. Squared in, boxed in, rolled edges, 45-degree bevel on the edges, American Eagle ends to go with the contour of this wheel well. We can do that as well. Plenty of options. We did spec this with the stainless steel visor from the factory if you want to swap that out with something custom, like our 14-inch blind mount drop visor, or even a bow tie, reverse bow tie, Darwin, anything like that. We have those options available for stainless steel or painted. There's a look at your aluminum air tank. Got quite a few customers painting those and putting the chrome straps on there right now. That's a really cool look. And let's take a look inside your platinum interior. You've got the Sears Atlas 80 Ultra Leather seats. Those are the most comfortable seats that you can get from the factory. Very wide base, very soft leather. Drawback to the Sears Atlas 80 is you're not able to do the swing back armrests. If you want to go with the Peterbilt Ultra Ride seats, we can do swing back armrests. If you prefer the Sears design, instead of the Atlas 80, we are able to do the Sears Premium seats, which are still a very nice seat, and do swing back armrests. On this 280-inch wheelbase with the 78-inch Platinum sleeper, even with the air ride front, this truck weighs in at 18,536 pounds when it left the factory. Keyless entry. We've got 43 miles on the ticker, so you will be the first person to sneeze in it. Rosewood dash, leather wrapped steering wheel. We do have navigation on the dash for this one. Still all chrome gauges, PTO switch mounted on the dash. And again, Peterbilt in their infinite wisdom is still putting your tandem axle temperature gauges as far away from each other as possible. So please, 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 if you're picking up this truck, if I haven't done so for you already, remind me to put those axle temperature gauges next to each other so it'll actually make sense when you're looking at them. Happy to do that for you at no charge. Do have an auxiliary light switch for all your chicken lights, 2 spare switches, and an additional switch with a relay as well. Here's a look at your Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission shifter knob. In terms of the new digital dash that is coming out, we do have this truck as well as other trucks in stock with this classic style dash, both with and without navigation. So if you prefer all 15 gauges in the B panel, we've got those available. And incoming, we do have some build spots available as well too. So if you want to order a truck with either the navigation or all gauges and want to get this classic style dash before the digital dash comes out, we do have those build spots available. Again, I will post some more info about what that digital dash is going to look like once I have permission to do so. This is a single bunk sleeper with the additional storage cabinets. When you do the platinum interior, your additional storage cabinets in your closets do get the matching rosewood trim. True AC vents on both sides of the sleeper. Tons of storage space at the base of the bed, 2 little storage trays, a 12-volt power outlet, cup holder that'll fit any standard 12-ounce can, all the way up to a full-size Yeti or Route 44 kind of drink right there. Got your room for your microwave right there. Been doing a lot of inverter installs and installing an additional plug right here as opposed to just the plugs that come on the inverter. There's room for your TV space as well. This truck is spec'd with the premium mattress. There is definitely a significant improvement between the standard and the premium mattress. Lifting up the mattress is very easy on these trucks. Notice we have gas shocks on both sides of the mattress, so you don't have to worry about one just wearing out over time. As you can see, it lights up automatically. There's 2 lights underneath that bunk that light up automatically whenever you lift up the mattress or open either of the storage doors on the outside. And if you want to turn those off manually, there is a switch on there as well. Here's a look at your premium speaker package. We do have the premium speaker package for both the cab and the sleeper with your subwoofer. We've been installing 2500 watt inverters from Cobra and are able to mount them right there on that wall in this recess, so it's not taking up any storage space in here. Take a look at your hazard triangles, your toe pins, and your fire extinguisher all down there. You can even see your window shades right there in that plastic bag, so that does come with the truck. On both sides of the sleeper, you've got tinted windows that vent open and do have a screen right there, so you don't have to worry about bugs getting in there. Map lights on both sides that you can move around. Wow, need to fix that. So let's talk about that. Something like that we should catch during pre-delivery inspection. Obviously we missed that there, so I will have our technicians fix that. All that is going to be covered as part of Peterbilt's 1-year, 100,000 mile base vehicle warranty. And that's something that you can increase up to 5 years, 500,000 miles. Even if you want to increase just the AC system, we can do that for 5 years, 500,000 miles. I think PACCAR Financial, they were offering an extension on the base vehicle warranty for 3 years, 300,000 miles at no additional cost. I think they're still doing that too. I need to check on that. AC and sleeper light controls right here. Fridge mounted from the factory. Pretty much any of our 78-inch sleepers, we're gonna order them with a fridge from the factory. Got your curtain right here to block everything out whenever you need to get some shut-eye or some privacy during the daytime. And of course, the best view in trucking. You just point that Peterbilt wing on the horizon and keep on trucking. Certainly envy you truckers out there on the road, just jamming out, putting it in the left lane, hammering down, and cruising on. Let's take a look underneath the hood. Of course, we're very proud to have the only all aluminum hood in the industry, which makes it very easy for me to open and close that hood one-handed, even while I'm filming. Here's a look at your beautiful Cummins X15 Performance Series engine. Again, this truck is got 565 horsepower and 2050 pound-feet of torque. If you wanted to increase the horsepower on this truck to 605 horsepower, you can do so all with software updates. No parts or hardware changes need to be done. You can all do that electronically. Love the big, old, beautiful Cummins X15 badges that they carried over from last year. It's really clean, simple, and bold. I really like them. The Performance Series engines get the black diamond plate, where the Efficiency Series get a brushed aluminum look. We, of course, spec this truck and our owner-operator 389s with the Davco 382 upgraded fuel water separator, fuel filter, remote lube points, greasable front springs, and that ride like a cloud air ride front suspension. Do have trucks available with air ride or tape relief. Again, it all comes down to personal preference. If you like that ride like a cloud feel, air ride is a great way to go. If you like something a little bit firmer, a little sportier, tape relief is a great way to go. Not to say that one is better than the other, it's all personal preference. And these air ride front suspensions are certainly a lot more reliable than they used to be. All aluminum wheels, all disc brakes. Removable bug screen. And even though we have an all aluminum hood, which means you're more likely to do your pre-drive checks and find any minor issues before they become major ones, just because it is so easy to open that hood. We're very proud of the fact to have a stamped oval steel grille. That's going to protect your radiator as you're driving down the road. If you hit a large object, you may get some cosmetic damage, but more than likely, your truck's still going to be functional. You're going to be able to finish your load and worry about the cosmetic stuff later, as opposed to being completely out of commission. And there's a look at our beautiful black Sapphire 2022 Peterbilt 389. Again, we've got 3 colors in stock: this black Sapphire, North Sea Gray, and Teal Haze. The Radiant Fire Red one that we have does have a deal pending on it. Give me a call. My name is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt. I'm here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 in Union Bower. My cell is 817-504-7220. Hablo Español. Puede llamarme a 817-504-7220. Or come see us at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt right here in Irving, Texas. Like I said, off of Union Bower and Loop 12. I want to thank all you truckers, everyone in the trucking and transportation industry, for keeping our country running. Last year when we really needed you, and you guys and gals were basically the glue that held our country together. Going to need to continue to have your support through 2021 and many years beyond that. And we're going to continue to thank you and support you. Really appreciate you. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.